I almost didn't go. Birthdays in our family had a way of feeling pre-written, same conversations, same jokes, same careful balance of who gets attention and who doesn't. I'd learned where I stood in that balance a long time ago. Still, my grandfather would be there. That was enough. He sat in his usual place by the window, slightly removed from the noise but close enough to observe it. He didn't wave when I walked in, just looked up and gave a small nod, like he'd been expecting me specifically. I went to him before greeting anyone else. "Thank you," I said, leaning down slightly so he could hear me over the room. "For the check. You didn't have to. It was meant to be simple, a polite acknowledgement, the kind of thing that keeps everything moving smoothly." He blinked, not slowly, not thoughtfully, just confused. "What check?" I smiled a little, thinking he was joking. "The birthday one." "The 100. He kept looking at me, but now there was something else behind his eyes, something sharper, trying to place something that wasn't lining up. "I didn't send a check," he said. The noise in the room didn't stop. Not yet. Someone laughed across the table. A glass clinked. My aunt was telling a story that required a lot of hand gestures. I felt the moment tilt slightly. "Oh," I said, softer now. "Maybe I mixed it up." "I wired it," he added, almost to himself. "A few days ago." I straightened a little. "Wired what?" He paused, as if recalculating whether he'd said something out of turn. 100,000, he said. That was when the room shifted. Not all at once. Not dramatically. But enough. My aunt stopped mid-sentence. Someone near the doorway turned. The kind of attention that doesn't announce itself, just gathers. I didn't react immediately. My brain stayed practical. That's not right. I checked my memory first, recent transactions, messages, anything I might have overlooked. Nothing came up. No alert. Nothing came up. No call from the bank. No reason to think I'd missed something that large. "I didn't receive anything," I said. My voice sounded normal. That surprised me. My grandfather leaned back slightly, studying me now with a focus that felt different from before. "You're sure?" It wasn't a question. More like a calibration. Yes. A small silence formed between us. Not uncomfortable. Just precise. Behind him, I saw my mother. She had been near the kitchen, speaking to someone. I hadn't paid much attention before. Now I noticed the way her body had stilled, not frozen, but held. Our eyes met for a fraction of a second. Then she looked away. Not casually. Deliberately. "I'm just going to get some air," she said, already moving toward the back door. No one stopped her. That, more than anything, made something settle in my chest. My grandfather followed my line of sight. He didn't turn fully, just enough to register her absence. Then he looked back at me. "When was the last time you checked your account?" he asked. "This morning." "And nothing unusual?" "No." He nodded once, slow. "Stay here," he said, reaching into his jacket for his phone. The room had quieted now, not silent, but aware. Conversations had thinned out, replaced by something more tentative. People lingered without pretending not to listen. He stepped a few feet away, not far enough to be private, but far enough to focus. I could hear parts of it. His tone, more than his words. Measured. Clear. Not angry. Just certain. I stood where I was. I didn't follow my mother outside. I didn't check my phone again. There was a strange calm in not moving, in letting whatever this was become what it was going to be. A few minutes later, he returned. He didn't sit down this time. "The transfer went through," he said. I waited. But the account number was changed before it was finalized. A pause. Authorized through a secondary contact. He didn't say her name. He didn't need to. The room absorbed it without reaction. No gasps. No accusations. Just understanding. I felt something shift inside me, not sharply, not explosively, just separating. Like two ideas that had always been connected were no longer required to be. My mother came back in a few minutes later. She didn't rush. She didn't look flustered. If anything, she looked composed in a way that felt practiced. But she stopped when she saw us. Not dramatically. Just enough. My grandfather faced her fully now. "We need to talk," he said. Same tone. Same steadiness. She smiled, faint and controlled. "About what?" He held her gaze. "The transfer." "A beat." "I don't know what you mean." It wasn't convincing. Not because of how she said it, but because of everything around it. No one moved. No one stepped in. I realized then that whatever happened next didn't need volume to be irreversible. "I can call the bank again," he said. "We can go through it together." Still calm, still offering structure instead of accusation. She hesitated, just for a second, and that was enough. I didn't say anything. I didn't ask questions. I didn't demand explanations. I just watched, because the truth, whatever shape it took next, had already arrived. The rest was just how we would choose to live with it. My grandfather eventually sat down again, slower this time. My mother didn't leave, but she didn't come closer either. The room began to move again, cautiously. Conversations restarted, quieter now, like everyone was aware they were stepping around something fragile. I stayed where I was for a while. Then I picked up my bag. No announcement, no goodbye to the room, just a small nod to my grandfather as I passed him. He nodded back. Outside, the air felt clearer, not lighter, just more honest. I checked my phone once before getting into the car. Still nothing in my account. But that wasn't the absence that mattered anymore. And for the first time that day, I understood that whatever I did next wouldn't be about the money at all.